Hello students, welcome back to today's video lesson. The last video lesson we have completed chapter number 18, menstruation. But today we are going to start new chapter, chapter number 19. This is the last chapter of your final term. So in this chapter we will do bar graph, then double bar graph, after that histogram we will do. So for that you need the graph copy also. So before starting the graph, we should know some basic things about the data handling. First of all, what is data? Data means collection of informations. Okay, collection of informations. So collection of information can be taken in two ways. First one is the unorganized way and organized way. Means you can take the data in two ways, that is raw data, that is called ungrouped data, and you can take the data in a grouped way also. Suppose in your class 8 there are 50 students, okay, and a test has been taken out of 100. So the marks obtained by the 50 students out of 100, we have the record of it. So if you take the records in a simple random way, then it is called a raw data. But if you take the same data in some collection in a group way, suppose some of one has got, how many number of students got 0 to 5, then 5 to 10, then 10 to 15, like that, then we call it a group data. So first of all, what is data? Data means collection of information. Okay, data means collection of information. So this data can be of two types. One is ungrouped, another is grouped. Okay, ungrouped or grouped data. What is ungrouped? It's the random collection. It's a random collection. This is also called raw data. This is also called raw data. And the collection which we take in a group way, okay, so suppose if you take group in 0 to 5 like this, 5 to 10, then 10 to 15, then 15 to 20, like this, this is called group data. And just random collection, that all the number, all the 50 students, the numbers we write in a jumbled way, you can say it is a ungrouped data or raw data. Okay. Now the word we should know some terms regarding the group data. Group data, this portion of group data is called lower limit, and this is called upper limit. Okay, lower limit and upper limit, and total this group data is called class interval. This is called class. This is also called class interval. Okay, it is a class, lower class limit and upper class limit. After that, with class limit, or we call it as a class width. We call it as a class width. What is this equal to? Class upper limit minus lower limit. It is upper limit minus lower limit. Means what is the width here? 5 minus 0. If you do 5 minus 0, that is equal to 5, means width of the class is 5. Next term is class mark. Class mark. Remember these points because we have to follow these things in class 9 and in class 10 also. What is class mark? Class mark means upper limit, or you can write first lower limit plus upper limit whole divided by 2. This is called class mark, means mid value of every class interval. Suppose if you take 0 plus 5 by 2, that is equal to 5 by 2, that is equal to 2.5. So class mark of this interval is 2.5. Same way if you take 5 plus 10, 15, 15 by 2 is, it will be 7.5. So it is called class mark, or the mid value of every class interval. Like this you have to. Suppose same way 10 plus 15 is 25. 25 by 2 is, again it will be 12.5. 15 plus 20 is 35. By 2 is 17.5. So this is called class mark. Okay, so we have to do these things. And what is the things that we have to do in this exercise? We will do some questions from the exercise. First of all, the bar. Now the two things you have to know. One is the bar graph and histogram. What is bar graph and histogram? Both are graphical representation. For bar graph we take ungrouped data. Okay, but for histogram we need group data. Means data we have taken in a random way collection, we can draw for that, we can draw the bar graph, but for group data we can draw the group data. Okay, between the bar graphs there gaps are provided, but between histogram no gaps are there, no gaps are provided. Okay, in bar graph, width of the rectangles formed has no significance. Okay, but in histogram width of the rectangles has significance. Okay, so these are the difference between bar graph and histogram. So when we will do the sums, it will be more clear to you about the bar graph and histogram. And in this exercise, one more thing that we have to do, that is the frequency distribution chart that we have already done in our previous class. I think we have to do the tally mark there. So let us do some questions from your exercise number 19.1. So now we will do exercise number 19.1. Okay. The first question is given that the result of a survey of 200 people about their favorite fruit are given below. So one survey has been done about for 200 people, and they have been asked their favorite fruits. So number of fruits they have taken is 7: apple, orange, banana, grapes, guava, pineapple, and papaya. And the number of people who have their favorite fruits are given. Suppose apple 45 peoples, orange 30 peoples, banana 20, grapes 50, guava 15, pineapple 25, and papaya 50. So on this data that we have with us, we have to draw the bar graph. So how we have to do the bar graph? First of all, you see, for this I am doing in the board on the board, and here you have to make you understand, and you have to do it in the graph copy. Always take a graph copy of 2 mm. You have to take graph copy of 2 millimeter. Always take graph copy for 2 millimeter. Okay. Now what we have to do here, first of all, you have to draw 2 lines. This line is called y-axis, and a horizontal line we take it as a x-axis. Okay. Now in the graph paper you will see some blocks are there. So take each blocks as one like this. So first one here is apple, after that orange, after that here is banana, after that grapes, after that guava, grapes, one gap again, after grapes that is guava, pineapple, and papaya. Here is pineapple, and last one is, you can take here as papaya. Okay. So there are 7 fruits. Now the number of people are in each likes these fruits. We have the data. That data is called frequency. Frequency means a number of a thing that occurs number of times. That is called frequency. So for frequency you have to take here 0. Now you have to do again here calculation on the basis of your graph, the data you have. So here I am taking 10 equal divisions for, so 1 centimeter equals to 10, then 20, then 30, then 40, then here 50. Okay. So number of people who likes apple is 45. That means it will lies between 40 and 50. So you have to draw a straight line. So in the middle here will be for 45. So this is a first bar graph. After that, number of people likes orange is 30. So here just join them. Then banana 20. Okay. After that, grapes have 50. Most of the people of the city, out of 200, they like grapes. Then guava is 15. So it will lie between 20 and 10. Approx like this. After that, pineapple is 25 and papaya in the same way you have to draw for 15. So this is called bar graph. Okay. For that x-axis you don't have the scale factor, but in y-axis you have the scale, means we have taken 1 centimeter equals to 10 people. So you have to write here scale again. Always write scale for y-axis 1 centimeter equals to 10 people. You should write it, the scale factor, otherwise your teacher will not understand for what division what you have, how much frequency you have taken. So always we have to write the frequency. So you have write y, and then last we have to write, here I have written the x, the x-axis and y-axis. So in this way you have to draw the bar graph. So double bar graph also you can do the same apple. If two cities are there, you have to do 2 bar graphs side by side. Okay. Now the next question that I have chosen from this exercise is question number 5. That is the chart for frequency distribution of group data. We will do here frequency distribution chart for group data. So question number 5, using the class interval 0 to 5, 5 to 10, construct a frequency distribution table for the following data. Okay. So for this what we have to do first? We have to write question number 5 first. We have to write class interval, then make a column, then you write tally mark, then we have to write frequency, okay. So the class interval that you have to take, it is already mentioned. So it is 0 to 5, then 5 to 10, say 10 to 15, 15 to 20. I don't think we need more than 20. Yes, we need 20 to 25. Now you have to count from the data that is given with us. The number of things that occurs between 0 to 5. How many 0 to 5 are there? It's only 1. 2 is there, 1. And 1 is 1 there. So 2 are there. 1 and 2. So 1, 2. So you have to write here frequency 2. Now 5 to 10. You have to choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are there. 7 observations are there which lies between 5 and 10. So how will you write 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, and for 5 you have to make the cross line. It's 5, 6 and 7. So frequency is here 7. Now between 10 to 15. So 1, 13, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are there, I can see here. So we write 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, again 5 for cross, 6, 7, 8. So you write frequency over here 8. Now 15 to 20. 15 to 20. 18 is there, 16 is there, 1, 2, 17 is 3, 19, 4, again 18, 5, again the last one is also 18, so 6 observations are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 6, so here is 6, and last 20 to 25, so we will see is 22, 21, 2 observations are there, more than 20 and less than 25, 2 observations are there. So write 2, 1, 2. So here the observations, now count the total number of observations is given, and you have to add the frequency also, and it will make you help whether your answer is correct or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 are there. So we will see is our answer is correct or not. So we have got the 25 observation here or not. So 8, 2 plus 6, 8, 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 7, 23 plus 2, 25. So our calculation is, our frequency distribution is chart here is correct. So 25 observations are given and we have counted all of them. So in this way you have to do the frequency distribution chart. Okay. So this is about bar graph and frequency distribution chart. And sometimes you also get few questions where graph is given and you have to write the answer on the basis of the graph informations. One I will discuss with you now. In question number 4, you can see the double bar graph is there for boys and girls. Okay. The boys and girls who are going to school by school bus or by walking, some are bicycle and by other vehicles. So the double bar graph, carefully answer the following question. What is the information given by the double bar graph? So the information given by the double bar graph, that in a school the boys and the girls coming to school by school bus, walking, bicycle or other vehicles. Which mode of transport girl use more than the boys? In which of this observation we can see in the school bus section, the number of girls are more than the number of boys. That means number of girls prefer school bus for coming to school. Which mode of transport boys using the most? Why? Obviously boys are always like to ride a bicycle. Here in the question figure you can see the number of boys are more than the number of girls in the bicycle section. So the boys use the bicycle to reach school. In which mode of transport the number of girls is half of that number of boys? It's just half. If we can see by, I think walking is the answer, because in walking number of boys is 120 and the number of girls that are coming by walking is 60. So here walking students, the girls are just half than the number of boys. So in this way you have to draw the bar graph for double bar graph also. One question is there in question number 2. After that you can answer the questions given. Okay students, I hope you have understood the bar graph and the frequency distribution chart for the group data. Okay, in the next video class I will show you how to draw the histogram and pie chart. So one by one we will do and complete our chapter. Okay students, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have understood the 2 things that I have explained you and the theory of part of this data handling chapter. Thank you very much. See you again in the next video class. Thank you very much.